One of the issues that I think the city has primarily is a revenue problem. The city council, the current city council, has done a great job in trying to trim expenses as much as possible. And so we need to find more sources of revenue. When you look at the prevailing attitude, I'm not sure it's an attitude, but the general feeling within the city is that most residents are opposed to tax increases, fee increases, and so it becomes very difficult to fund the operations of the city. One of the areas that I've looked at in terms of trying to avoid property taxes and minimize the impact on residents is looking at the overall scope of the city, and that's particularly relative to our parks and trails. I've been working on those issues for over 11 years trying to resolve them, but one of the main issues that comes to light is the fact that we just simply have a lot of property that is not either developed or maintained. And in my mind, some of that could be possibly liquidated. Timing of that is always critical, but that could still be liquidated in a way to generate money that could go, for example, towards our debt service and reduce our debt obligation, which would free up that money to be applied to that could be offsetting fees. One of the other areas in particular that I've looked at in terms of some of the family-friendly activities like the library, the Arts Council. The library in particular, I'm very in favor of, primarily because that's a city that's used extensively by residents. There's over 7,000 library cards. There's been over $365,000 of donations from residents in Highland to establish the library as well as start to fund an expansion for the library. I think it would be irresponsible for the city to walk away from that. And it's a great service for our families, particularly all the young families that need the library to provide services for their families. The same with the Arts Council. The Arts Council, for the most part, is self-funded, and so it doesn't require a lot from the city, but it adds a great value to the community as a whole. Thank you.